Hello everybody, my name is Duke Whittaker, and today I'm going to talk to you about car-to-car communication. Car-to-car communication, also known as vehicle-to-vehicle communication, or abbreviated as V2V, is an improvement over radar which has been added into newer vehicles. It is improved because it is more effective, it tells the driver of outside factors, and it is more effective through outside sources. Car-to-car communication warns the driver of possible collisions or situations to the driver. The signals are sent through Wi-Fi, and the Wi-Fi signals are stored through cloud storage. Depending on the situation, the alerts vary. If it is a less severe situation, a dash light will come on, telling the driver of the situation. If an oncoming vehicle is in their lane, the dash light comes on, and a voice comes over saying oncoming vehicle. If it is a more severe situation, such as a car pulling out in front of you or pulling out in front of an unseen car, then the dash light comes on, a beeping sound happens, and the seats begin to vibrate furiously. Car-to-car communication broadcasts GPS, your position, and your speed. It also lets other cars know of your GPS, direction of travel, and your speed. Car-to-car communication also lets drivers know of other cars braking, and if the car in front of them is braking, it begins to brake for the driver. It does not take complete control of the car, but that is to be a later improvement to car-to-car communication. The improvements over radar are car-to-car communication is not affected by weather, such as rain or snow, and it can see past buildings. Radar would be affected by outside objects such as buildings and stationary cars. Car-to-car communication notes the speed and the direction of travel of other cars, while radar did not note that to the driver. Radar did not give alerts of situations to the driver, while car-to-car communication does. Car-to-car communication is a $350 value that is added to newer cars and is expected to debut in the 2017 Cadillacs, but it can be added to any car, whether they are older cars or newer cars. Car-to-car communication gives off the various warnings that radar did not. Car-to-car communication is expected to be improved with helping drivers with their turning and braking, but does not take complete control of the car. Later on, it is expected to merge with self-driving cars. Car-to-car communication was invented at the University of Michigan, and Ann Arbor, Michigan was the first place to have cars with car-to-car communication. The 27 square mile area of Ann Arbor had 5,000 Toyotas sent to them from Toyota with car-to-car communication already installed. Car-to-car communication is more effective and safer for drivers because it gives alerts to the driver of the situation they are in, and it also allows other drivers to know of that driver's position. Car-to-car communication has a 1,000 foot range or a 10-second highway range, depending on the speed they are traveling. Car-to-car communication is more effective to the driver because it is not affected by outside sources such as buildings or weather. It can note drivers of unseen cars behind buildings or behind objects such as trees. It can tell and it can communicate past those objects. Car-to-car communication does not get affected by outside sources such as rain, and the Wi-Fi signals are not harmed and are not affected by the weather. Car-to-car communication is more effective to the driver because it tells other people of other cars' GPS location and their direction of travel. It also alerts the driver know about the car in front of them, whether they are braking, and it will begin to brake for the driver. Car-to-car communication is a safer improvement, and it helps the drivers know of their situation and is more alert for the driver. If a driver is not as alert, it will not completely take control of the car, but it will help with their braking and turning. Car-to-car communication is the next step towards automobile safety. Thank you.